All right, so today our JSKA virtual dojo, we're going to start with some karate cardio. Mary, I think yours is a little bit more complicated than I can explain in 15 seconds. So maybe we'll save that for another day. But you inspired me on another one, so hopefully you'll recognize which one it was. And then we're going to start working on Hangetsu as the featured kata of the next couple weeks. So hopefully that'll be interesting to some of you, and maybe you can make it one of your favorites. All right, so let's get going. Let me turn on this tabata here. All right, so you're gonna hear some beeping and so on. That'll tell you when to start, when to stop. And I need to set this thing up here. All right, so the first one, we're gonna start with a running in place and then punching, okay? So just running in place and then punching too, all right? Ready? Begin. Pick your knees up. All right, keep going. Go 12 seconds. Five. All right, very good. Next one. I want you to use your block as an attack. So if it's a down block, this is your block. There's your attack. It's a rising block. This is your block. That's an attack. Okay, so all your blocks as attacks. All right, next one. My giddy, side snap, back kick. Put your leg back. My giddy, side snap, back kick. We'll switch about halfway. Ready? All right, switch. All right, next one. Shuffle up my giddy. So shuffle up my giddy, and then my giddy, and then switch back. Other leg, shuffle up. My giddy, my giddy. So front leg, back leg. Make sure you switch your legs. 10 more seconds. Push it, the last one. Up. Okay, now, jab, lunge, punch. So same sort of thing. This time shifting in, and then stepping in, punch, then switch legs. Okay, ready? Begin. Go ahead and open up the back door. There you go. Ready?
8. Ready? Ready? Okay, next one. Keep it up. Yoko kikomi to the left. Yoko kikomi to the right. Each time, come back to keep it up. Keep yourself low. Begin. Bend those knees. Ten more seconds. All right, next one. Want you to use hand shodan, nidan, sandan, and godan. First couple moves of each one. Do it twice. And okay, so you do front lunge punch from hand shodan. Hands on down if you like. And godan.
Right. Do as you can. Send that out.
Okay, good. And last one, kumite combinations, whatever you like. Must be a combination of. Okay, shifting forward, shifting backwards, blocking, punching, kicking. Begin. Hey. 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 Oh. Hey. 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 Okay, 1 minute break. Get your breath. All right, so reminder, first one is running and punching. Second one is using the blocks as attacks. Third one is 3 kicks, front snap, side snap, back kick. Fourth one is shuffle up my getty up the back leg. And then shift up jab, reverse punch for the sixth one, or fifth one. Kiba Yoko Kikomis. Okay, so running in place. Punching 2. Ten more seconds. All right, next one. Going to be using your blocks as attacks. So remember, your hikite side should be the block down block. Okay. right, the next one. My giddy. Side snap, back kick, switch legs after the first 18 seconds. Ready. Keep your stomach tight. Okay, switch legs. All right, next one is shuffle up, my giddy after front leg, kick off the back leg, changing feet. Okay. So again, and then land forward, shuffle on back. Ready. Come on, push it. 3 more seconds. All right, next one. Shift in, jab. Step in on 2P. After a little while, open up the back door. You can add another Hangetsu if you like. All right, begin. All right, next one. Yoko Kikomi. Starting to the left, then going to the right each time. Keep your knees bent. That's where the work's happening. Okay, work those big muscles. Bring it all the way back though. Don't just drop it. Five more seconds. All right, next one. Kata. First side to side movements. Yanchoran, Nidan, Sandan, Goran. Reason why I didn't pick Yondan. Kind of too soft and easy. Ready. 2 times each time. All right, last one. Kumite combinations of your choice. Shadow boxing, sweeps, kicks, blocks and punches. Going forward, backwards, sideways, however you like. Put a couple together. Eight more seconds. Go, 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 40. You got 2 seconds to win. Yeah.
Plus. All right. We'll get your water. Take a short break. We'll come back in about 2-3 minutes. Any questions or comments? You like those?
Good training, Sensei. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, good. Marcus, how did that work for you?
Say that again.
How's that working for you?
Sweat inducing.
Good. How about
Oh, yeah.
how about your breath?
Somewhat steady,
Okay, good.
kind of.
Good, good,
You know,
good.
I've been doing cardio on my own, so it helps.
Excellent, excellent. All right. It gets easier over time. Okay, I'm going to go get my little drink of water. Be right back. Spiders. Let's see, who do we have join us? Maybe a little late. Okay. Lucas Pete is here. Hello, Mr. Blank.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. No Ian tonight?
No, he had to go to Scouts tonight.
Okay, good thing it wasn't soccer
No.
or lacrosse.
Yeah.
It's going to be raining in a few minutes if it's not already starting. Masa, is Mijo working still?
Yes, she's still walking.
Okay. Well, good news. We'll send her the video. She can do it later after she's had a chance to unwind a bit.
Yep.
Excellent, excellent. All right. Hello, Mr. Ratzel. How's it going, eh?
Take off, eh?
Yeah.
Have you been adding that to your vocabulary? A and
I'm
post
trying
test?
to adapt it, yeah. There's
Like a
and also the house and the boat.
Yeah, out and about. And you
Sorry.
got to have a process, not a process.
Sorry, I don't speak Canadian, eh?
Yeah, sorry. And you got to put gravy on everything. All right, we will continue here. All right, so this Kata Hangetsu is the wording for Hangetsu is half moon. Okay, and the reason why it's kind of called half moon, I'm gonna change my line here just for a little bit while we play with this. So the stance itself starts off about the length of a front stance. So everybody put your left foot forward. Okay. Now I want you to take your front foot, turn it in, back foot, leave it more straight. And then I want you to squeeze your thighs together and pull up and pull back at the same time. So you're going to turn your hip up and then you're going to pull from as if somebody's pulling you from your belt. Pulling you out, you're going to resist this. Okay. This kata is really meant for more inside fighting, real close in fighting, kind of like sanchin dachi. I know we do sanchin very similarly, where this is here like this. So this is squeezed in, turned up. So the idea for me is, what it feels like for me is that I've got this loop that's going from the inside to the outside and back to the middle again, around my thighs. So I'm doing this. I'm twisting. Okay, twisting around and then up and pull. Okay, if we were together, we would work on pulling each other and showing how tight we can be. Now notice my legs are not outward tension. They are inward tension. Okay, so front foot turned in a little bit, back foot more straight. And to move, when I squeeze this, my heel's going to go, and then I'm going to move in a half moon fashion. Notice I'm going to end up squeezing here, and using the same tension as I step backwards and forwards in this stance. Okay, so stepping backwards, the foot turns in from the toes. Stepping forward, the foot comes in from all that squeezing. Okay, so don't just stand here like this and then move your foot. So squeeze really tight, and then when you release the heel, it'll move. So let's step backwards, or we're gonna step forward. So move back toward your screen. Okay, start with your left foot forward. Okay, squeeze everything in, twist your thighs, squeeze your feet from the inside toward each other. Now release it, step, squeeze, release it, step, squeeze, release it, step, squeeze. Everything here, round and up and pull. And let's go backwards, same thing. So this one here, notice my foot is turned in on the front, back foot is somewhat straight. I just leave my back foot right where it is, sit down on it, and then when I get to back here, this squeezes and brings your foot in. Okay, ready? Everybody left foot forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. Any questions on the stance?
Sensei, can you talk about the feeling with this stance versus Sanchin stance as far as
I would say they're about the same feeling. They still have that same inside rotation and pulling technique. Thing difference in Sanchin versus this one is, of course, Shotokan makes it a little bit harder, and it's a little longer stance in Shotokan. So, you know, it all kind of depends on how your knees are, on whether you can make it long or not. It's the way I do mine is just a little bit shorter than a front stance. My Sanchin Dachi is probably front heel to back toe.
Okay.
So here is Sanchin here with big toe and heels over here, right? This one here is a little bit more like that. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, Sensei, thank you.
Shotokan makes it a little bit different, but that's a great question. My guess is this came from a kata that was based in Okinawan style, which was Sanchin Dachi. I got to go remember the origins of this kata. I don't have it in my short-term memory here. So, okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right, any other questions? All right, let's keep going. All right, so let's work on the part at the beginning, and I want you to kind of face me on this too. Okay, so here's the general rule. If you think it's a front stance, you're wrong. It's always a key, or always a Hangetsu Dachi. There's Hangetsu Dachi, there's a Kosa Dachi, and there's also a Nekodachi, and there's also a back stance. So Nekodachi, back stance, and then everything else is Sanchin Dachi. There are Hangetsu Dachi, no front stances, okay? All right, so coming down the line, the first moves all go this way. But since you can't see me doing them, I'm gonna do it this way. And the first 3 are all the same. So bow, yoi. So you're gonna step out in a Hangetsu Dachi and do an underarm block with your left foot, stepping forward. 1, slowly. The next one is a punch, slowly. And then notice the front foot's going to twist because you torqued it in so much. Turn it in. 1 more repeat.
slowly, slowly. And then one more squeeze, slowly, slowly. So this one is really an in, this one is an out. Okay, and one of the things that I've learned over the years is this does have a little bit of hip rotation, but it's very limited because of all this inward connection that I can only turn it this much without letting my knees moving like this. So there is a little bit, but it's mostly from like your belly button up. There's very little that goes on here because as soon as I start making this do this, because all this is here inside here, everything's all connected, so it goes. Okay, let's start again. Well, Hangetsu. Itch. Breathe in, breathe out. Itch. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Itch. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, good. Let's do it again. So each one of these are slow, dynamic tension, gradually building up the tension as you go. The first one is a in and hold. Second one is start breathing out as soon as you start to move your punches, and then finish. Okay, so let's now add real heavy breathing now. Okay, ready? Let's Hangetsu. Itch. Knee. Some. All right, good. Any questions about the breathing, the stepping, the dynamic tension? Nothing? Let's see. Let's see you guys do that part. Okay, let's make sure you're back as far as you can go because I want to see your feet too if you can. So tip it down a little bit so I can see not only your blocks and punches, but also your feet. There you go. All right. Hi, about. All right, Hangetsu Dutch, or Hangetsu. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Rook. Good. All right. So Marcus, I would tell you you need to really tense your muscles extra hard. Okay, as if somebody was trying to move your arm from your favorite snack, and you're not going to let them. All right. So no movement at all. Okay. See, Gary, make sure you punch chewed on. Okay, tend to be a little bit high up toward the chin. And then Marty, that looked good. Mark looked good. Mary and Dirk, I didn't get a quite good chance to take a look, so sorry. Masa and the gang looking good too. All right, so let's move on to the next part. Okay, so this still goes in the same direction toward me, all right? So let's start from the beginning again, and then we'll continue. Okay, Hangetsu. Itch. Knee. Some. Okay, from here, we're going to take our left arm, bring it out. Thumbs are going to come outside in this way, like this. Not here, but here. And we're going to bring them back to our chest here. So from here, my left arm's coming out, thumb is coming out, and I'm going to bring this back to my chest. Then I'm going to push out with my thumbs or my fingers like this. Ippon ken. Out into the chest here to their chest, straight out. Okay? So from here, from the punch, everybody, regular punch, regular hikite. Let this one come out, these two come back. Just on the inside of the nipple. The other side goes out to the outside of the nipple, out here into the, just near the armpit. Okay, then from here, our arms come up here, cross, right over left, and out like this. Okay, twisting outward this way. Then it goes back up, double down block with your hands open. So again, notice this. This is a down block. Same position, okay? Not out here like this and not down here like this. Right about position down block. All right, so back to the punch. Okay, Hangetsu dachi. Okay, left hand out, come back to the chest, elbows down a little bit, come back out. Ippon ken. Okay, left hand in front, and down. Okay, do it again, reverse punch, left hand out, thumbs to your chest, drop a little bit, Ippon ken, left hand in the front, twisting, pushing out, coming back up, crossing, and down, like there's electricity coming out of your hands. Okay? Let's see that part. Okay, so I'm gonna ask, let me ask that Marty, Mark, or let me say Marty, Elaine, and Gary do it this time. Everybody else is okay to do it, but I'm gonna watch those three and then I'll come to the next row, okay? All right, so punching from the punch.
Are we starting from the beginning or?
Nope, just from the punch. Just from the punch. Sophia, you're not gonna try it? Okay, punching Chudan, ready? Itch. Go ahead, Gary. Left hand out. Knee, bring it back. Some, bring it out. Shi, crossing it out. And then crossing again, bringing it down. All right, good. All right, let's see Dirk. And I guess we'll look at Mary. Okay, ready from the punch. Itch. Go ahead, Dirk. Knee, bring it back. Out, She, Mary, you're way ahead of me. Go. Crossing and up, there you go. And then crossing again, up and then down. All right, Mary, when you go that far up front of me, I can't watch it because all right. Okay, so Mark, Mary, take a look and then I'll come to Masa in the group and Marcus. Ready? Itch. Knee, bring it back. Some. She, crossing. Go. Okay, so all I would say for both of you is a little bit too open here. Make this more square. So a little bit too open. Yeah, more square. Yeah. And palms kind of almost a little bit facing your face, not open to the front. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Okay, all right, let's see the Higashis and Marcus. Ready from the punch. Itch. Knee. Bring it back. Some.
Ippon ken. Shi crossing and out. Go up and then down. All right, good, good. Any questions?
Sensei, could you talk about the breathing through those techniques there?
So everything in is an in breath, everything out is an out breath. So every other one is in first, then out second, okay? So you're here at the reverse punch, okay? Coming in, in, out, okay?
Hi. Us, thank you.
All right, good. Yes, sir, Masa.
Is it Ippon index finger or middle finger?
Index finger.
Index finger? No,
Index
not like this.
No,
Okay.
Ippon ken is first index finger.
Okay. I saw a middle finger somewhere. I don't remember. But,
That's a different kata. We
okay.
did that for Meikyo, right?
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Or no, Chinte. Yeah, Chinte. Yeah. Sorry. Right church, different pew. All right, so let's move on. So let's start from the beginning. Come with me, and when I'm done at the top, I'll show you the next move. Okay? Hangetsu. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. All right, so from here, we're in a Hangetsu Dutch. Hands are out to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to step. Wait a minute, I screwed up. Started with the wrong foot. See, I was going the right side to show you, and then I went back to it again. Okay, let's do it again. Close. Start with left foot. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. All right, so now we're going to take our right foot, do a full step facing the back of the room. Okay? I've got my hands out here. My right hand is going to do an underarm block. My left hand is going to do a down block, kind of like we do for Heian Nidan. Okay, or I'm sorry, Heian Sandan. Okay, but they're going to be open-handed. Okay, so I get it in my hands here. Watch one time. This way and catch. So the front hand matches the front leg. What stance is this? Hangetsu Dachi. Okay, from here. Okay, so everybody go back to down block, open hands. Okay, stepping through. This one's going to be a nice, good ki, quick motion, and sink into the stance. Pull your buttocks in, pull your knees in. Ready? Itch. Ready? Now from here, looking behind here, we're going to move our hand slightly forward and grab like this. Okay, so right now my hand is hooking. This one here is a strike, hooking, and catch. My thought on this is this motion here seems like it's always my interpretation of that always wants to be a neck crank of some sort. Okay, but at the end, let's say it slips off, boom, I can hit him with it instead. Okay, so from here, my hand's going to come slightly forward and press down. Okay, so this here kind of reminds me of maybe grabbing that top knot that they used to have. Maybe grab the top of their head, and then the next one is the same. So there's 3 of these. Okay, so from here, 1, catch, 2. And then the next one is nice and quick, 2, and catch and move. 3, catch and pull.
Okay. All right, so let's go from the beginning and let's add those three. So again, this is from the down blocks here. You're going to step through and over to the side. Right hand is high, left hand is low. So front hand, front leg, catch, and then turn it over and catch. And then there's three of these quick, and this is all Hangetsu Dutch. All right, here we go. Let's Hangetsu. Itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Hey. Itch. And catch. Itch. And catch. Okay, so let's see you guys do it. Okay, from the beginning. All right, Hangetsu. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Squeeze your thighs in more, Dirk. Reverse punch. There you go. Itch. All the way out. Knee. Crossing. Mark, slow down. And then back up again. Down blocks. Stepping through. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee catch. Okay, good. So there's three of those down blocks with open hands. Or let me say high, low, middle block, and a down block together. Three of these. And it's got a little bit of a hook to it. It's not just straight. A little bit of a hook to it, and then slightly forward and come back. Okay, so quick. So the breathing on that is quick in, out, slightly in, quick, and then out. And what I like to do with the grab is think more here. So leaving this index finger kind of out, and this grab is from the pinky side here. So if I need to, I can funnel down into a wrist if I need to, or I can actually get a better grip. A lot of the judo players, you'll notice a lot of them have like really messed up fingers. And the one that gets messed up so much is the index finger when it gets caught in the gi and so on, and in clothing. So grabbing with the little pinky side and leaving these out is a better way to grab. It's actually a little stronger too than grabbing from out here. Okay, so thumbs and the first three, or the last three fingers, leaving the index out. Okay, all right, let's keep moving. Any questions? Yeah, there's a choke in there too. So yeah, you can do that. All right, we'll continue. Here we go. All right, so the next three are nearly identical again. So we're here with the catch, right? We're going to go off to our right with an underarm block, reverse punch, and a jab. So there's underarm block, 2 punches. There's no shift, but we are going to make a turn, moving our right leg over there, underarm block, punch, punch. Okay, again, this is Hangetsu Dutch. And then turning mate, I'm going to actually step out a little bit and shift up my back leg. Underarm block, punch, punch. Same thing going out that way. I'm going to step a little long and shift up my back leg. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so real time. I go back to left foot forward, left hand down, right hand up, and catch. Okay, first 2 is 1, 2, 3, just like Sambanzuki feeling. Itch. Now mate, Same thing, knee. And then to the right again, some. Okay, from here, I'm going to take this leg in the back and I'm going to bring it up to my right leg and then move it out like that. So if I'm here, I'm going to bring my back leg up to my right, bring it out and around, and break down their stance and back stance. Okay, I'm going to land with the edge of my foot and then down. Okay, so I'm taking the inside of their knee and I'm breaking this down. Okay, all right, so everybody underarm block, punch, punch toward the back of the room. Okay. Now bringing this, everybody should have your right leg forward, bringing your left leg to the right. I'm going to bring my hand around my head and into a back fist or uchi-uki looking feeling. Okay, so I'm going to step across with my right, one. Okay, I'm going to front snap kick out the front leg or my left leg, and then I'm going to do a down block. So I'm going to cover and kick, down block, reverse punch, rising block. So let's, everybody wants you face me, and we'll see if we can do this together. Okay, so we'll assume your left leg forward and with a back fist. Okay, stepping forward, one. Okay, keeping this back leg or this new back leg or the back leg from here, keeping this kind of forward, not sideways, but kind of forward. From here, I'm here, right? Step cover, my giddy, Hangetsu down block, punch, Agi-uke. Let's do it again. Back stance, back fist, step across, one, two, cover kick, down block, reverse punch, rising block. Let's do it again. Now let's speed it up a little bit. It's slow, quick. One, two, three, four. Do it again. So the first two are slow. One. There we go. Just to that step is slow. One, two, three, four. Good. Now, from here, let's take that left leg or right leg and bring it in and back around again. There you go. Let's do it again. Step across, cover, down block, reverse punch, rising block. Okay, so we do two of those in this kata. Okay, so let's go back to underarm block, back of the room, one, two, three. Okay, bring your left leg in. Got stuck. Back stance. Step across, one. Down block, or kick, down block, reverse punch, rising block. Now bring the right leg in. Same thing, repeat. Cover, down block, reverse punch, rising block. One more time. Now, the third time, we don't do another one of those. Okay, the third time is a Mikazuki Geri. So from here, Mikazuki Geri, step back in a Hangetsu Dachi, punching downward. Okay, so from here, Mikazuki Geri, everybody left leg forward, facing the camera. Mikazuki Geri, step back, down block punch in the center. Okay, so from here, down block, or I'm sorry, reverse punch to the center, Hangetsu Dachi. Now take your right leg, move it back, and bring your right hand to your side. Open hand, open hand. From here, I'm here. I'm going to slide back with my front leg, push down in a nekodachi. So from here, I was punching Hangetsu Dachi, bring my back leg back, my right hand back, and push down this way. And that's the end of the kata. Okay, so let's go back to the last one of these. And back fist, back stance. Mikazuki Geri, right? Oh, sorry, no ki there. Pitch, punch. Ki is on the punch. Then bring this hand back. Shove to the neck, top of the crown, and then yo. Okay, so the ki happens on the punch from here. Hey! And then back. Okay, so think of this as I've twisted him and I've taken his leg out. He goes down and forward. I punch down here. If I miss him and he starts falling forward, I'm going to create space. Notice my legs are kind of close here, right? I want to, in wrestling, a lot of times I'll just come in and shoot and grab both legs. You want to avoid that, make more space. And then from here, I'm going to take this and shove it into the crown of his head. This is a legal move in wrestling, but works great for what we need it for. Okay. All right, any questions on that? So one mistake, or one thing you want to watch out for is when you bring this leg in, so you're this way, right? You bring this leg in, don't go past and come forward. Just enough to come even with, and then come around, okay? All right, so let's start one time through, or did anybody got a comment, question? All right, here we go. Hangetsu. Yo. Pitch. Knee. She. Go. All right, stepping through. Right hand high, left hand low. Kia. Itch. Ready? And forward, pull back. Knee. And forward, pull back. Some. And forward, pull back. Okay, from here, we're going to step out to the right, underarm block, punch, punch. Hitch. Knee behind yourself. To the right, some. Back leg up, back fist. Step across. Kick, cover, down block, reverse punch, rising block. Repeat. Back fist. Step across. Kick, cover, down block, punch, rising block. One more time. Mikazuki Geri. Change to Hangetsu Dutch. Hey! Bring your right leg back. Left hand comes, or right hand comes to your side. Slide back. Nekodachi. And finish. All right, one more time with me, and then I'll watch you guys do it. Let's Hangetsu. Pitch. Knee. She. Go. Ready? Knee. Some. She. Go. Rook. Hitch. Some. Hitch. Knee. Some. She. Step across. kick, down block, reverse punch, rising block. Hitch, knee, ready, thumb. All right, so one little thing on the end, I find that my leg is crossed a little bit to my center line, but my hands are down the middle. So my knee, if I just went feet even, there's my hands. Now make a back stance. See how that brings the knee in toward the middle, okay? So the back leg is almost, or is turned just a little bit, maybe 45, not a straight back stance, 45, squeeze the thigh in, come up on the ball of the foot. Backside is out a little bit and create a little bit of a bow to your back so you stay up, not this. Don't round your back this way. Keep your back this way and let your backside out, not this. This is not right. Okay, so let your backside out, pull a little curve in the lower part of your spine and keep your body vertical even though your back isn't necessarily straight. Okay, so you don't want it to be like this, squeezed up. You want to be out like this, still able to get yourself low. Okay. All right, any question before we have you do it on your own?
I do have one.
Yes, sir.
When we lift up the foot here, for this one here,
Yes.
do we lift it up straight, that it's like this, or is it enough to just have the knee up?
It should be out, almost like a reverse Mikazuki Gary with the outside edge of your foot.
Yeah.
So don't bring it up like it's a Maigiri look to it. It should be more like a leg more out. So from here.
Yeah.
This.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So the reason why for that is I think you're trying to swing it into their knee. Okay, not really kick their knee with like a side snap kick. Now, could you do it the other way? Yeah, you could turn it into a side snap kick if you wanted to, but it's a little further away than a side snap kick might be able to get to. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, good.
So, hey, Sensei,
Yes,
on the move, you're coming in, you got your right here.
Yeah,
Now, step up
yeah.
and then cover. Is there a down block here?
Yes, correct. So kick Maigiri first, cover while you're doing that, then do a down block, then a reverse punch, then a rising block. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, let's see it. All right, so I want you to put lots of power into it. It's not, the first few moves are not fast. They're very slow. So it should be like this. Let all your breath out, push it out and leave it down, leave that little bit in the bottom. So push it all the way out from top down, okay? Here we go, Hangetsu. Ich. Ni. Sam. Shi. Go. Rock. Hitch. All the way back. Knee. All the way out. Some. Wait a second, Mark. We're on the 2 down blocks. Go. Quick. Okay, Dirk, switch your feet. And right hand high, left hand low. Good. Knee catch. Some. Catch. Go. Gary, switch your hands. There you go. Okay, off to the right, block, punch, punch. Ich, nisam. Mate, ich, nisam. With a little shift. Good. Make sure you're in Hangetsu Dutch. Ich, nisam. To the right. Ich. Swing it up, swing it out. Back fist, back stance. Ich, step across. Cover, kick. Down block, punch, rising block. Ich. Knee, kick, or step across, kick, cover, down block, punch. Elliot, switch, kick with your right foot instead of your left. Gary, kick with your right foot instead of your left. So you stepped across with your left, kick with your right foot. There you go, down block, punch, rising block. Other hand. Gary, good. You got it right, Elliot, good. Ich. Now, Mikazuki Gary, punch downward in a Hangetsu Dutch. And a little bit more forward, Masa, with your punch. More centered and forward. There you go. Yes, yes, good. Now, everybody take your right hand, bring it to your side, and move your right foot back. Now, slide your left foot back into a short stance and push down both hands out this way. Yes, good. All right, excellent. All right, hopefully you got something out of that. Not too bad. I'll send this video out in a little bit. You can practice it a little bit more later tonight or some more tomorrow. What I would suggest when I'm learning new kata, what I like to do is I like to go and do it a few times right away, just because it's a new toy to play with. And then before I go to bed, I'll do it like 5 times. And then right just before I go to bed, even if it's just, walking through it and so on. What that does is it puts it at the front of your brain and it kind of seeds the file keeper up while you're sleeping to kind of keep it on the top. And then when you get up in the morning, do it again 5 times. What that does, it tells your librarian, hey, he kind of needed this. So I'm going to put it in a top drawer where I can go get it again. Okay. So best to try and keep it fresh in the evening and then first thing in the morning the next day. So it kind of keeps it from getting lost in all the other things you got going. Okay. All right. So a couple announcements.